Nothing says the holidays are here like a burst of red and green. From living rooms to lobbies to every grocery store checkout line in town, this superstar of a seasonal plant can bring people instant cheer. You might have already guessed, we're talking about poinsettias with our good friend Ginny Rosenkranz with the University of Maryland Extension. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for letting me bring all my buds.
Yes, you've added more to our festive decor here today with poinsettias, right? That's how we say them?
They could be either called poinsettias or poinsettias.
Either one? Either
one, yes. They don't really bother about that definition.
They don't worry about it too much?
No, they don't. No, it doesn't burn their ears up at all.
Now, for most folks, you've got your traditional red, which we've got right here in the center. Yes. But there's so many different variations, aren't there?
You know, people who love plants just cannot stop playing with them. and I love the fact that they can go ahead and create these beautiful plants. So the big ones right in front are just really nice. They're grown by the Parkside CTE, the kids grow everything.
Really?
From either seed or from cuttings, and they take care of them, they water them, they fertilize them, they take really good care. And I just wanted to share how gorgeous they are. People don't realize how easy it is to take care of them also. Mm-hmm. I think that the best thing about poinsettias is they're from Mexico. They like it hot, they like it dry. Perfect for a house, like where we live, because we like our houses warm. And so you should water them maybe once a week, take them out of these really beautiful fluffy things here, or glossy things here, and just basically put them on a plate, water them with about half a cup of water, let them sit for 10 minutes, and then if there's any water left over, toss that water out, and then put it back in that pretty container.
So they're never meant to be put outside in our environment?
No, not until summer. And actually, if in the summertime, you can plant them out in your garden and they will get to be big. In Mexico, they get to be hedges, taller than me.
Wow.
Yes.
Huh. Who knew?
And also wider than me.
Do you know how they became part of the Christmas tradition?
It was part of the tradition because there was a little boy in Mexico that wanted to give something to the Blessed Mary, and he didn't know what to find, and he saw this beautiful poinsettia that was in bloom. And see, down in Mexico, it's still hot.
Right.
And so he got some flowers from the poinsettia plant and gave them to her.
Huh.
Isn't that awesome?
That's really awesome.
Yes.
Now, you kind of touched on something. We have the red. How are these kind of man-made, that they've made the blended colors, or is that naturally occurring?
I think that is something that people have gone ahead and said, why don't we try this? Or sometimes you might see one that would have just a different color, and they'll say, wow, let me go ahead and make cuttings of that. But I mean, there are so many beautiful ones. One of them with those spots on it, red with just white flakes like snow on them, that's called Jingle Bells.
Appropriately.
Yeah, it is. And then there's one that has almost like a rose color, because the bracts, these beautiful, colorful things are not actually the flowers. There are bracts that protect the flower, but also say to the pollinators, here's the flowers right in the center. And because their flowers are very tiny. But this way they get, all the pollinators know this is where they are. But those bracts, instead of being pointy and flat, are curled, so they look like roses, and it's called the rose poinsettia.
Oh, okay, that's the one we have all the way up there in the front, and it does look more like a rose.
It does, right. And then there's right behind it, traditional red and green, but the green leaves are also a little bit green and yellow, and it's a totally different look because it has that. It's just gorgeous. Then we have a pink one that's kind of a pink, and the bracts are flat instead of upright and pointy. So all these different things. One of them is, I think on the far edge, it's called Christmas Blush, because it has different colors on the inside of the bracts.
Interesting.
Really, so there's really a poinsettia for everybody.
Are there any colors that are off limits? Or are there any bizarre colors that you don't have here that people have had?
I have seen people actually spray paint them.
Really?
Lots of different colors, blue, purple, whatever, to go with their decor. And sometimes they put glitter on them too, which is interesting. But that's why I think poinsettias can be for everybody. One thing I would say though, because these guys are from Mexico, they like it to be really hot. So when you're transporting them from the store, first of all, you want to have your car kind of warm. You want it to be the last thing you purchase. And then you want to go ahead and put it in a bag that's an insulated bag also. And that will go ahead and keep the plant from freezing as you're taking it out, because this is the coldest winter we've had in a long time. And you don't want them to be freeze-dried.
So if you're traveling, insulated bag.
Yes. Go right home, bring it inside first.
Wonderful. Well, everyone's set for a happy holiday season, and you definitely need plants around for that, right?
Absolutely.
Ginny, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me and my buds.
There we go. Merry Christmas. Thanks for coming in.
Merry Christmas.